The most common errors that notaries make on loan documents. This is for my girl, that covered girl, who asked me to do a video about some of the most common errors that notaries make on loan documents. Hello, Sade, your success notary mentor here. So, one of the errors that I often see is on the notice of right to cancel. You guys, sometimes simply just reading the documents will help you along. On the notice of right to cancel, it specifically says in big bold letters inside of the box, I wish to cancel. Do not have them sign that they wish to cancel or the loan will be canceled. I have seen where notaries who are not familiar with the notice of right to cancel, they'll have them sign inside the box that says, I wish to cancel. And then they will have them sign also that the acknowledgement. Unless your signer specifically wants to cancel, you have them sign at the very bottom outside of the box. I've worked with many lenders. I've done over 1,000 closings. Typically, the notice of right to cancel looks the same, but nevertheless, it will always give you two options. I wish to cancel and just the acknowledgement. Have them sign the acknowledgement. That's the first thing. The second thing is on the 4506C, the IRS form, the IRS transcript form. Make sure that they check mark the attestation box. The attestation box will be the small box that is on the far left of the document. And make sure that when they sign their name, there's a little box underneath that says like a representative completed the form for them. Make sure that they don't have any marks inside that box. Only check mark the attestation box, have them sign and date. Another thing about that 4506C form is also when a spouse has to sign, if the spouse, so you'll have the primary that be in the upside of the box and in the upper boxes. If the spouse is not listed in that 4506C, do not have them sign. Do not have them sign if their printed information is not listed in as the spouse. But if it is listed in as the spouse, underneath the primary borrower's signature, it'll have a space that says title, and then underneath that title bar is where the spouse will sign and date. Make sure that they do not sign as title because the 4506C will be rejected. I actually had a signer whose job was to process the 4506Cs, and yes, it's a very picky form and it will easily get rejected. So follow that step. So that's number 2. The other thing that I have noticed is, and this might be petty, but it's very annoying and you would think it's common sense, but it's not. Only have them sign in one ink color.